starts now.
Welcome to News Watch 12 at 10. I'm Justin Betty. Tonight, fire officials still have not determined what caused a massive fire in Marathon County on Saturday. But today, News Watch 12's Rachel Eiler spoke to the owner of a business destroyed in that blaze and has details from Wausau.
It took over 24 crews and 8 hours to put out the fire, with the building no longer standing, being burned into the ground after being engulfed in flames. And owner of the garage, Andy Grunman, tells me it wasn't just his business lost, it was his entire life's work.
It was just devastating, just to watch everything collapse. This is my whole life. I've taken my whole life to build up this shop.
On Saturday, Andy Grunman was working at his shop, Grunman's Self-Service Garage, when he walked outside to grab parts and saw his neighbor's building on fire.
I ran back in and grabbed a fire extinguisher and tried to put it out.
But by then, the fire was too large, quickly spreading across the property.
The whole front of my shop got engulfed in flames. I got out and just hung out and watched everything burn right to the ground.
By the time firefighters arrived on the scene, Grunman says his business, equipment, car collection, and customer vehicles were all ablaze. He adds that he's trying to keep his head held high, but the road to recovery will be long.
I was trying to be in good spirits, but it's tough. You know, I'm getting told no by insurance companies, or we're dealing with the liability end of things and all the customers' vehicles I had out here. I'm getting to the point now where I don't know what to do going forward.
And as Grunman said, the community has been a huge support through all of this. He's also started a GoFundMe, which you can find the link to that on our website at WJFW.com. Reporting in Wausau, Rachel Eiler, News Watch 12.
In other news, police have now identified the suspect in a deadly shooting at a Wisconsin casino restaurant over the weekend as a former employee who was fired and banned from the property but came back. Brown County Sheriff says 62-year-old Bruce Popefall walked into the Duck Creek Kitchen and Bar in Ashwaubenon Saturday and shot 3 people. 2 of them died. The sheriff says police then shot and killed the attacker on the north side of the building near a parking garage, adding the whole thing happened and ended in less than 15 minutes. We also learned from the sheriff today the 3rd victim is being treated at Milwaukee Hospital in what they are calling serious but stable condition. All right, outside, our Newswatch 12 Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller is not here in studio today. He is someplace a bit warmer. Jeff.
Hey, Justin. Yeah, aloha from Waikiki Beach in Hawaii. I know the sun set there about 2 hours ago. Not so much here. The night is just getting started. Lots of people on the beach as tourism is improving dramatically across the Hawaiian Islands right now as people are beginning to travel once again. But looking at the weather back home, yeah, look at our live shot outside right now. We're talking about a little bit of drizzle, lots of cloud cover out there as well, with temperatures hanging out in the 40s and 50s today. All right, so out there currently it's 43 with some drizzle and low clouds and fog. Yeah, so that's there. This is here. You know, a little bit of difference there. Temperatures are hanging out in the 40s, which will have lows tonight down near 38 to 40 degrees by tomorrow morning. All the heavier rain showers are now pushed off to our south and east. They should stay there tonight. There's still some drizzle and low clouds in there, but they should clear up by tomorrow morning as well. Although we will keep things mostly cloudy tomorrow, as the back edge of this thing is still way across parts of Minnesota. That will likely take all day tomorrow to get officially out of the area tomorrow night. So our forecast tonight is some light rain, some drizzle out there as well. Lots of low clouds and fog too. Low temperatures down near 39. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thank you, Jeff. The Oneida County Sheriff's Office put out a warning after a black bear was sighted near Rhinelander this weekend, and they believe it killed a dog. Here's a photo of that bear spotted in the town of Pelican near County Road P. Newswatch 12 spoke with DNR wildlife biologist Brad Cooley on the phone today. He said there have not been any recent reports of the bear in the area and that the bear is not being sought out by authorities at the moment. They believe it's likely moved on. He encourages people to contact wildlife services, however, if they do witness a bear behaving aggressively. Right now, we're just shy of 600,000 all-time confirmed COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin, along with about 6,800 deaths in the state, according to the latest numbers from the Wisconsin Department of Health Services. Today, DHS reports 349 new cases. That drops our 7-day rolling average slightly to 646. For the second straight day, no new deaths reported anywhere in the state. We were averaging 12 per day for the last week. We had one day that was high. That's likely coming down later this week. In our 12-county north central Wisconsin region, DHS reports the number of people in the hospital with COVID-19 has been growing slightly over the last few weeks. We're averaging close to 30 people in the hospital with COVID in our region at any point over that time. Meanwhile, DHS reports about 4.5 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine have now been given out across Wisconsin, though the number of daily doses given out has fallen by roughly half over the last 3 weeks, as most people who want to get a shot have now received at least one. About 43% of people in the state have now received at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. For the first time in more than a year, the Wisconsin State Capitol opened to visitors today. Now, for now, it still has limited hours and will remain closed on weekends, but state officials say the tour desk will be staffed in case visitors have any questions or concerns. Local Native American leaders are looking to raise awareness for the issue of murdered and missing Indigenous women, otherwise known as MMIW. Nova Nation, an advocacy group for the cause, has organized a series of walks held in tribal communities across the state. The Secaucus Chippewa community in Mole Lake will be joining in soon. Organizers say Native women aren't disappearing just from big cities or dangerous areas. It's happening everywhere, including in our own backyard.
Basically, a lot of us are stolen, is what we say, from the community, not to be seen or heard from again.
According to a study from the National Institute of Justice, they found over 5,700 instances of murdered or missing Indigenous women, but only 116 logged by the U.S. Department of Justice. That's from a 2017 study. Organizers say the walk and bonfire will help raise funds to support local organizations while also showing support for Native women.
It unites the community. This is probably our first event that we've gotten to do together as a community since COVID started. And I would say that would have to be the same for the rest of the Native communities.
So this is the inaugural walk in Mole Lake. Organizers hope to grow the event going forward. It starts at 11 a.m. on Wednesday in front of the Dennison building. Registration is $20 per person, $60 for a 4-person group. Pioneer Park in Rhinelander is home to one of the most iconic trains in the Northwoods. And now the historic 5-spot is getting some needed care in the form of a new foundation. News Watch 12's Megan Mablock gives us a look at some of the work being done.
Last fall kicked off the 5-spot foundation project, which moved the locomotive from its original location to a temporary spot.
There was some integrity issues with the rail and the railroad ties that had been installed in the 1950s here at the complex. And so we needed to mitigate any future problems by putting it on a more solid foundation.
All aboard, the 41-ton 5-spot narrow gauge engine will be flying off the rails back to its original location with an improved foundation to last it the next 50-plus years. The new foundation consists of 20 inches of gravel and 12 inches of reinforced concrete on top.
We started a partnership with the Rhinelander Community Foundation, and through private donations, we were able to raise $55,000 to do this phase of the project.
This preservation project is important due to Rhinelander's logging and milling industry.
In the process of restoring the 5-spot narrow gauge engine on display here at the complex for the last few years, and we'd like to put a cover over this engine. And in order to put a cover over it to protect it in the future, we needed to put it on a new foundation.
The future goal of the complex is to have all of the locomotives follow suit with new foundations to ensure they are preserved for future generations.
So now that the concrete has been poured, we have a couple of weeks to wait until it's properly cured, and then a railroad construction company will come up and bolt the new rail to the new foundation, and then the crane company from Stevens Point will bring their big cranes back up and move the engine back into position.
They're hoping to complete the project by the time the museum opens on May 29th. If you want to stay updated on their progress, you can visit the Pioneer Park Historical Complex Facebook page. In Rhinelander, Megan Mamlock, Newswatch 12.
Well, as you saw just a little earlier, Jeff is not in studio with us tonight. He is in Hawaii, but that won't stop him from delivering your full forecast in just a few minutes. That's next, in fact, on Newswatch 12 at 10.
There's no telling what the next Wisconsin Lottery scratch game will bring. It's Hot Sevens, a sizzling new family of games with prices of $1, $2, $5, and $10. The bigger the ticket, the bigger the top prize, all the way up to $100,000. Instant scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. Odds are you'll like them.
This year, Taco John's is bringing its best to Cinco de Mayo. And here comes the team. Whoa, check out that move. Taco like a champion with 5 beef soft-shell tacos for $5.55 on Taco de Mayo. Taco John's, bigger, bolder.
Menards has everything you need for your furry or feathered friends. Keep a wide variety of songbirds coming back to your feeder with Country Mix Wild Bird Food. Right now, a 20-pound bag is $5.99 after 11% rebate. Train your dog without a leash safely and easily with a Pet Safe remote training collar. Stop in and pick one up for $35.59 after 11% rebate right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Need a new boat? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we could help you get top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
Lockview Desire Health Center's Eagle River Clinic has the COVID vaccine available May 5th from 8 till noon. Call 715-337-2247 to register. Must be 18.
Rescan now to get NBC plus 4 subchannels.
There you are. Welcome back, my friends, to beautiful Waikiki Beach in Hawaii. A beautiful scene here. I know the sun set back in Wisconsin a couple hours ago. Not so much here. This is the first stop of my series, Where in the World is Jeff? I won't tell you where I'm going next week yet, but gosh, it's been a beautiful couple of days around here. Lots of helicopter tours, sightseeing, hiking, and all part of my series of showing you how you can get to cool destinations quickly from Wisconsin via Delta Airlines and the Rhinelander-Oneida County Airport as well. There's a direct flight from Minneapolis over to Honolulu. It's a long one, 9 hours or so, but it gets you here quickly, and then this is what welcomes you when you walk in this beach area. It is beautiful for sure, the world-famous Waikiki Beach. All right, let's check on temperatures and forecasts back in Wisconsin, though. A little different than here. You can see our high temperatures today. We're back in the mid-upper 50s. That's not normal. We should be in the low 60s this time of year. We're not. Nor will we be there anytime soon. We have a cooler air on the way for tomorrow with highs back in the 40s, followed by somewhat moderating temperatures, but not much for a couple days around here. Currently, though, we're in the 40s. Yes, it's 40s, cloudy, and drizzling at the airport in Rhinelander right now. Not so nice outside, but we're going to get rid of the drizzle and light rain showers tomorrow and keep the clouds around, followed by a couple days of sunshine in here Wednesday, Thursday, into Friday. Okay, so here are the averages. The average high is 62. The average low is 36. The record low being 19. Look at that record high, 90, back in 1959. And the sunset, like I said, a couple hours ago at 8:08 earlier this evening. All right, so here we go temperature-wise. Again, tomorrow, most of us are going to reach for 50, but probably stop just short. And then we get stuck in the low 50s pretty much forever. as cooler temperatures are coming in. Again, the average high is low 60s. We're not going to do that anytime soon around here for north central Wisconsin. All right, so looking outside now, lots of rain again across the southeastern parts of Wisconsin. That basically missed us up here, but you can see we got some drizzle outside now and some light rain showers across the area that will fade away tomorrow. Another one of these slow-moving systems again that's bringing light rain showers to the area through tomorrow, and then we're done with some sunshine back in the forecast. Here's the surface map. You can see the actual low down by Chicago, picking up some energy up our way, making things cloudy for us. But high pressure really wants to build in tomorrow, and it will do so tomorrow night, but it'll basically take all day to do so. So here's your forecast then for tonight, though. Lots of clouds out there, some drizzle as well. Look for low temperatures down in the 37 to 39 range. So again, that's a bit chilly for this time of the year. For tomorrow, all right, so mostly cloudy. We can call it decreasing clouds through the day, but still look for mostly cloudy skies tomorrow. And highs getting stuck in the upper 40s. Are you ready for that? And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows temperatures kind of getting stuck in the 50s for as far as the eye can see. There's Mother's Day weekend with a chance for rain showers late Saturday into Sunday. Justin?
All right, thanks, Jeff. The Brewers and Phillies went down to the wire tonight. We'll have highlights from Philly, plus some good local games on the diamond after the break. But first, here's tonight's Job Watch.
Job Watch is brought to you by Ripco Credit Union.
He can't hear us.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country. Experts in every field.
To create the ultimate all-around mowing experience, don't change one thing, push everything. Maximize muscle without wasting an ounce. Optimize comfort at your top speed. And obsess over performance until the cut is best in class. Step up to the all-new Ultima Series from Cub Cadet.
Whether it's for work or play, you want a truck that'll get the job done right. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramax, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lens trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, can be purchased online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. Go now to lenstruck.com.
Lens Truck. How many times have you searched the same thing? What to make for dinner, kid-friendly meals, easy party food. Stop searching and look no further than the Mr. Food Test Kitchen with new recipes every day on Newswatch 12 Today and Newswatch 12 at 6. The Test Kitchen has you covered for every meal, snack, and craving. Now, how many ways can you say, "Ooh, it's so good"? Mr. Food Test Kitchen, brought to you by Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio and Golden Carrot Jewelers.
Coming up on your Tuesday, we'll speak with Nurse Christina Paris on this week's Nursing the North.
And after some rain earlier today, we're going to see things starting to improve for your Tuesday and even your Wednesday. More when you tune in on your Tuesday.
Sports Watch 12 with Griffin Stroing starts now.
Lakeland Union Hockey had a season to remember. They made it all the way to the state semifinals the first time in school history. The leader of their team was Max Toyola. The senior forward had a historic career as a Thunderbird that saw him break all 3 scoring records at Lakeland: most assists, most goals, and most points. And today he furthered his hockey career. He signed a tender agreement with the Wausau Cyclones. The Cyclones used to be called the River Wolves, but they recently changed their name back to the Cyclones. The team is part of the North American 3 Hockey League, which is a Tier 3 junior league, allowing athletes like Toyola to train. Cyclone head coach had this to say about the signing, quote, "I am very excited to have Max remain in Central Wisconsin and join our program. He brings a great skill set and work ethic, which we expect to make an immediate impact." Now, for that story, I was trying to get in contact with Max to try and get him to talk about how cool of an opportunity this was for him, but for some reason, I couldn't get in contact with him. That is until I found out he was busy. He was batting leadoff for the Thunderbirds as they took on Tomahawk. We're going to go to the bottom of the second in this one. Runners on first and second for the Hatchets. Tyler Welke hits a blooper into center field. Lakeland can't make the catch, and that's going to bring in a run, and the Hatchets were not done there. Very next batter, Jake Kaminsky. He hits a scorcher. It's going to bounce off the third baseman. Shortstop tries to make a quick play at second, but the ball gets away. Another run crosses the plate. Tomahawk is up 2. Now in the third, runner on first, Toyola. He's going to send a ball deep into left field. It's tough to see, and the outfielder can't make the catch, but there's going to be some confusion on the base path. The runner didn't know how many outs, and Tomahawk takes advantage. They tag him out. Lakeland, though, would get the bats rolling late in this one. They win 3-2. Sticking on the diamond, we have Rhinelander hosting Medford. What a beautiful scene at Stafford Field with a boom lake in the background. Jumping all the way to the 7th, Medford up 2-1. We'll make it 3. Raiders captain Ryan Alexander hits a single into left field. The runner scores from second, and Medford is now only 3 outs away from the W. Hodags down to their last out. Tim Fox, he's going to hit one down the line. Third baseman can't make the play, and Rhinelander has some life. But the Raiders would switch pitchers after that hit. Enter Logan Baumgartner. He's able to get a grounder right back at him. He's got to make the play. Medford takes down Rhinelander 3-1, the final. Now, I know it's early, but what we've seen from the Brewers has been very promising. Let's forget about Sunday's performance. Milwaukee has one of the best records of the majors at 17-11, and they won a lot of games without some of their key players like Christian Yelich and Lorenzo Cain. But those two were back in action tonight, and their impact was felt early on. First inning, Cain at bat. He's going to hit an absolute bomb to deep center field. It is gone. His 3rd home run of the year. Welcome back to the big leagues, Lorenzo Cain. Phillies would respond instantly, though. Very next half inning, JT Realmuto crushes one into left field, goes all the way to the second deck. Phillies are going to take a 1-run lead. But now we're going to jump all the way to the 9th inning of this one. Bases are loaded. Brewers are down 1. Cain with a chance to win it, but he can't hold up the swing. Phillies survive in this one 4-3. Now, the circus around Aaron Rodgers hasn't slowed down. It seems like every day we just get a little bit more information about the situation in Green Bay. This time, we got some info from former Packer A.J. Hawk. Hawk and Aaron did spend some time together at the Kentucky Derby this weekend, so his information is probably very valid. Hawk said on the Pat McAfee show that there is a 0% chance that Rodgers retires. He also said that he doesn't think Rodgers wants Packers GM Brian Gutekunst fired. I mean, Justin, this whole scenario is basically reality television, and I kind of like it. I mean, maybe I should start watching The Real Housewives. I don't know.
It's a lot of drama. It's a lot of stress, though, I think, if you're a Packers fan. Hopefully they can hang on to Aaron. Thank you, Griffin. Still ahead, we have tonight's Your 2 Cents segment. Plus, if you're still looking for that perfect gift for Mother's Day, we may have just the thing. That's next on Newswatch 12 at 10.
At Papa Murphy's, we believe Tuesdays should be taken seriously. That's why we need Seriously. We chop seriously and shred seriously. And it's why every Tuesday, you can get a large made-to-order pizza for just $10. Seriously. Because we're serious about Tuesdays. Even if you're not. Every Tuesday, get a large pizza for just $10. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
Isn't it great how swinging through Culver's drive-thru marks the unofficial start to family time? How biting into a hot-off-the-grill Butterburger makes worries melt away? And how a fresh frozen custard concrete mixer puts a smile on your face every time. Here, a meal you didn't have to make is a meal made fresh for you. And being greeted with a smile, even beneath a mask, makes all the difference.
There's a reason we put so much care into our food. That reason is you. Welcome to Delicious.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm from Alpaca. I came to see Dr. Sher because I was having
severe lower back pain. It was so bad that I could only walk about 20 feet without having to sit down again. After seeing Dr. Scherer, I have absolutely no pain. Can't thank him and his staff enough. How do you thank somebody for giving your life back?
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
The light at the end of the tunnel isn't shining so brightly for everyone. Families continue to fight for survival. Some jobs are gone forever. Bills pile up. But please know, you have not been forgotten. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
If you don't have a Mother's Day gift picked out just yet, Art Star in Rhinelander has a musical suggestion which you can get customized before this Sunday. Singing egrams are made by local artists here in the Northwoods. Art Star held a similar event for Valentine's Day, and they brought it back after some rave reviews from everyone involved.
The musicians just really appreciated the opportunity to be creative and connect with people, connect with an audience on a personal level, and then the purchasers also felt that connection.
All right, so if you're interested, you head to artstarrhinelander.org, click on Singing Egrams, and you select your musician, whichever one you like. And there are 3 tiers available for purchase, including everything up to a fully custom song made just for your mom.
The last day to order, it actually closes Wednesday at midnight, and then I will be emailing out all of the songs by Saturday morning.
McLaughlin says the egrams have been especially helpful for musicians and other live performers who really still don't have many opportunities for gigs and performances because of the pandemic. Orders, again, as you heard, are due by midnight on Wednesday. Feels like temperatures, suit jackets, and local historians. Those are all topics on tonight's Your 2 Cents.
To listen to your messages, press L. The person who said that he didn't like hearing the feels like temperature is someone that I disagree with. So I really enjoy hearing what temperature it is outside because that's how I know how to get dressed. So love you, Justin and Jess. Keep up the great work.
I just want to call to let Jeff know that people talk about him never buttoning up his suit jacket, and we all thought he'd look more professional if he did that.
Just calling to say how much I appreciate Up North at 4, and especially the historical series with all the different towns and villages and counties and cities. And I have to say, I was very happily surprised when the presenter for Phillips and Prentice was Dale Heikkinen. I have been friends with him since we were kids, and I haven't seen him in 30 to 35 years, and that was very enjoyable. Every one of them that presented did such a good job. Thank you.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. If you want to make your voice heard on Your 2 Cents, give us a call. 715-365-8812, extension 319. Again, 715-365-8812, extension 319. It's a voicemail. Call anytime you like. I'll respond to some of your calls on Friday as part of My 2 Cents. We'll be right back.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Ag Country Farm Credit Services.
What would you do with $10,000? Listen to Wave 100.5 mornings at 7:20 to guess the 3-digit combination that will open the radio cash vault to put 10 grand in your hand. It's 10 grand a day in May.
Wave 100.5.
Real estate auction, May 15th. Beautiful Duck Lake home in Eagle River being sold to the highest bidder regardless of price. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys.
In America, the future belongs to everyone, so we built the SUV of the future for everyone. Ford Explorer, America's best-selling SUV, available with automatic emergency braking to help you feel more confident on the road. Because the SUV of the future isn't built for a few, it's built for America. Ford Explorer, drive one today. Now, lease the Ford Explorer for $399 a month, only at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
Check out our 13,000 square foot newly renovated space in Eagle River. We focus only on welding so you can spend more time making sparks fly in our 36 welding booths. Finish the welding program in just 4 to 6 months. Our school is set up like a workplace so you'll be ready to get working right away. 99% of students find employment before or right after graduation. At AWI, we go beyond basic code standards and aim for perfection. As we work hard, we definitely have fun along the way.
Keep your yard looking green this year with help from Menards Garden Center. From fertilizer to hoses, the Garden Center is the place to shop. Nature's finest thick and hardy grass seed is a quality blend that can grow almost anywhere. A 5-pound bag is just $9.99 after 11% rebate. Keep your lawn weed-free and green with Forever Green Weed and Feed. A 32-pound bag is $12.99 after 11% rebate at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Lockview Desert Health Center's Eagle River Clinic has the COVID vaccine available May 5th from 8 till noon. Call 715-337-2247 to register. Must be 18.
Support ArtStart and local musicians by purchasing a unique and personalized Mother's Day singing emailgram. Visit ArtStart online now through May 5th for more information.
What would you do with $10,000? Listen to Wave 100.5 mornings at 7:20 to guess the 3-digit combination that will open the radio cash vault to put 10 grand in your hand. It's 10 grand a day in May.
Wave 100.5.
4 astronauts are back on Earth tonight after splashing down the Gulf of Mexico yesterday. 3 Americans, 1 Japanese astronaut aboard the SpaceX Resilience spent 6 months at the International Space Station. This marks the 2nd successful astronaut launch for Elon Musk's company. That's all the time we have tonight on Newswatch 12 at 10. The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon is next. Have a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more.